The XFL kicks off its season this weekend, but have you heard about its new studio show, XFL Today? It's the weekly show hosted by Fitz and Skubie Mageza, with regular appearances by former NFL wide receiver and my boy Andrew Hawkins. So Jason and Scooby are on the line right now to talk about the new XFL and the new show. First and foremost, congratulations, guys, on the show. Can't wait to tune in. But before we get to that, let's talk about the new XFL. Like, what should fans expect, both game-wise and production-wise?
I think, for me, by the way, this is a show I lobbied for months to be involved with. Scooby and I have worked together in college football. We wanted to do this because I'm a big believer in what the XFL is going to do, right? So they're going to give us a product that looks a little different. They're going to give us some rules that look a little different. But if you're an NFL fan, you're also going to see names that are looking for their second shot in the league. You got guys like Josh Gordon that are out there trying to prove that they should get back to the NFL. And, they're doing it in a place where some of the tweaks are things that NFL fans can be looking at, like replay and extra points, and saying, hey, could this come into the league? So I think it becomes really interesting, even for NFL fans, to watch what the XFL is doing, Scooby.
Yeah, and the XFL is not just great for its own league, but it's great for the game of football overall because the timing of this league is great. The fact of the matter is it's a developmental league, and a lot of these guys are trying to get into the NFL, but it's not just about the players. It's about the coaches. It's about the officials. It's about the trainers, and the new rules are something that the NFL is going to look at to change as well. And then when you see when the XFL season starts and when it ends, all aligned with the NFL draft, this gives guys the opportunity to be able to walk into an offseason program and be able to be on an NFL team. And then let's just talk about how much access we're going to have to this league. It is fan-first football where they're going to make sure that the fan is involved through each process.
Yeah, I mean, and you think about the technology as well. You talk about the NFL looking at the rules, but the technology and the production, you can see the NFL, they've taken some of the production aspects from other leagues. What can you kind of give us a heads up on some of these new rules and what should we expect?
Well, I think the extra point rule particularly is interesting because you'll have the option, 3 different ways that you can go for an extra point. You can either go for a play from the 2-yard line, the 5-yard line, or the 10-yard line, and it's 1, 2, or 3 points. So if your team's down by 27, they can make that up in 3 scores. It's totally different math. So you start thinking about the sort of plays that fans take off. Like, I'm a lifelong diehard Raiders fan. We all know when you get to the extra point, you can walk in the other room. That's your chance to go get another snack, get a drink. Not in the XFL because there's so much on the line. An extra point can be as significant as a field goal. So, you think about what that means. And then I really think centralized replay, too, is just huge. The fact that any play can be challenged by a coach. So, we all talk about roughing the passer. You see a roughing the passer play a coach doesn't like, they can throw the challenge flag, and then a centralized area is going to look at it and say yes or no quickly and efficiently. So I think that puts pressure on the NFL to examine their processes, too.
Yeah, I think it's great go ahead, Scooby, my bad.
No problem, man. And I think another really cool rule is the onside kick. In the fourth quarter, teams have the option to opt out of the onside kick and go for a 4th and 15 from their own 25-yard line. So from their own 25-yard line, if they convert for the 4th and 15, they get to keep the ball and continue the drive from there. However, if they are to fail on the conversion, the other team gets the ball wherever they are. So if they are to get sacked or get tackled just short of the first down, the other team gets the ball there. We all know as fans, we love offense. We love to see scoring, and that's what it's inducing into this game. And I was also reading up on another couple of rules that they got. 2 feet, no, it's 1 foot for a player when he wants to get the ball in bounds, because we understand the NFL, you have to be able to get both in. And then another thing is, in the fourth quarter, when they get a first down, it's college rule. Inside the 2 minutes, they stop the clock. So it's just offering an action-packed fourth quarter for fans to really be locked into the game.
So we go from toe drag swag to 1-toe drag swag. Yeah. And then when it comes to the onside kick, man, it's the new rules in the NFL. It's almost impossible to get an onside kick. It's like Madden. You can't get an onside kick in Madden. Madden should use this rule. Let's talk about the XFL today, fellas. It's you two with appearances by Andrew Hawkins. I played in Canada with Hawk. This is going to be the first XFL-based show. So tell people why they should tune in.
We get to do things different. And, Scooby and I have worked on digital a lot together. And the best part about digital is that it's unbuttoned. You can be your personality. You can be your truest self. But the best part of what we're going to do in the XFL show is we're going to bring that to a high-paced, high-energy show where we're able to rip through highlights like no other. We get access to anything we want from the XFL all the way to the end of the show will coincide with kickoff of the game we're leading up to. We're going to watch that first drive with each other. We're going to put our own props on the line. We're going to do our own challenges. So we're going to take everything that you see in Football Night in America that gives you highlights and the best of the best from the weekend, but we're going to combine it with the level of personality that, TV shows can't give as comfortably as we can. It lets us really be ourselves and show a friendship and a relationship we've had for a long time come to light around a new league. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, fun, entertaining, informative, and you got people who are working together that really have a genuine friendship, which makes all the difference as a viewer when you're watching. And Fitz just said it perfect. We don't have any restrictions to the access that we can give you out to this league. We can have coaches come on the show, players come on the show. We're going to go into this game. We have all the rights for the show, and we're going to make sure that we push towards YouTube where we're asking fans to interact with us during the show. Any questions that you have, we're willing to answer. Any things that you want to request for the following show the next week, we're willing to do for you. We want to make this league for everybody because we want it to succeed just as much as everybody else.
Yeah, personalizing the players and getting that fan interaction, that's what grows the sports. People definitely want to feel like they're involved. They're sitting there on the sideline, and that's what you guys are going to bring to football. So the XFL Today premieres Sunday, February 19th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to air every week across ESPN's social channels, YouTube, and ESPN app. Scooby and Jason, good luck, fellas, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.